Johnson. Andy fucking Johnson.
Let me get this straight. The guards are murdering inmates for fun.
Call me Mejia.
Watching. Now, the markets and analysts are reporting that the Potential Human Restoration Act in 2029 is good news for one company in particular, Young Medical. The biotech giant's stock has seen a massive upswing as investors cash in on reports that TYM will be the sole supplier. Timing is good for the once beleaguered company. Regular viewers will remember my report earlier this year. TYM CEO expressed his relief in a written statement on the company's official site, promising happy times ahead and thanking investors who will not believe it.
That was risky, using the biocell on yourself. Did you think you might have been playing with fire? There was no telling what effect it could have had on you.
The modifications made to that biocell had somehow given me access to my augs again. Now completing my mission was that much easier. In my opinion, it was worth the risk.
Santo. Structure, oncology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
Turning now to Europe, where the Augmented Rights Coalition continues to struggle in the face of sinking public opinion. ARC's reputation is under fire as people grow confused by their conflicting messages. After supposedly peaceful calls for change in Bern last week ended in violence and explosions, accusations of financial corruption have now surfaced.
Access granted.
Dr. Talent's record. This comes on the heels of allegations last month that Dr. Rucker left Stuttgart for Prague due to police investigations into neuropathy smuggling. There are a lot of unanswered questions here, and I for one think we deserve the truth. Is the savior of augmented people really using neuropathy to illegally fund his organization? Why would the peaceful doctor choose to align himself with violent thugs? Perhaps all
better than working with fast food.
Got this. A shot can't. Wrong. Get a shot.
We now turn to Mexico.
Correctional officers must contain the situation in a timely manner.
Where is he?
God, I hate this job. Penley House Father Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is en route.
As investors cash in on reports that TYM will be the sole supplier of chips to be installed in all augmented vehicles should the vote pass.
I wonder what some of these weirdos did to get here.
Correctional officers are authorized to use lethal force to subdue all non-compliant inmates.
Turning now to around the world. Hikers News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. News for one company in particular. Taeyong Medical. The biotech giant stock has seen a massive upswing as investors cash in that TYM will be the sole supplier of the chips to be installed in all augmented people, should the vote pass. The timing is good for the once voted good company. Regular viewers will remember.
Goddamn! Right response team sure is taking their time.
God damn it. I knew something like this would happen.
Correctional officers are authorized to use lethal force to subdue all non-compliant inmates.
God, I hate this job.
Should have been keeping a closer eye on them.
Pay the bill somehow.
I should have dropped out of college. Return to your cells immediately. Inmates who do not comply will be shot on sight.
This is Stenger's. Where is he?
Participating in a riot is a serious offense and will have an impact on the length of your sentence. Surrender to your nearest correctional officer immediately, or deadly force will be used against you. Riot protocols are now in effect. Correctional officers must contain the situation in a timely manner. Correctional officers are authorized to use lethal...
A Sylvester's flashing reports that TYM will be
must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions. Non-compliance to the orders of a correctional officer will be met with deadly force. The Penley T. Housefather Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is en route. Orders given by correctional officers or automated security robots must be respected and followed. Surrender to your near... Participating in a riot is a serious offense and will have an impact on the length of your sentence.
Where the fuck is the riot response team? Hope someone alerted the riot response team.
Orders given by correctional officers or automated security robots must be respected and followed.
Should I be killing them or arresting them? I bet that really weird one has something to do with it. This has to be Stanger's fault. He had to be such a hard ass.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Our portable data solutions have storage and flexible screens, available and other unique and patented features. Area.
Riot protocols are now in effect.
In other news, the outspoken scientist-turned-reality TV phenomenon, Professor Garcia, caused shockwaves this week by claiming he had rock-solid evidence a massive quake will devastate California within the next 10 years. Dr. Garcia's public plea to evacuate the entire state of California became one of the fastest viewed videos online, hitting 1 billion views in 36 hours. The American Seismological Society was quick to downplay the dramatic doctor as a clickbait craving.
In accordance with federal law, correctional officers
Where is he?
I bet that really weird one has something to do with this.
Christ. I shouldn't have dropped that.
Not comply, you'll be shot on sight.
Killing them or arresting them?
God damn. God damn it. I knew something like... This is Stanger's.
That's not right. Think. Try to recall clearly what you did.
I should lock myself in a cell and hope for the best.
I bet that really weird one has something to do with this.
Where's the riot response? Christ! I shouldn't have dropped...
Should I be killing them or arresting them?
Orders given by...
This has to be Stinger. That's such a hard ass.
Yes, sir, Mr. Stenger. Whatever you say. Mr. Walters? You found me. Hiding in my hole. Of course, not much of a surprise. I'm where they told me to be.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Starting to think I need to get used to that.
When last we spoke, the PA called me by name to the infirmary, they said.
A lot's happened since then.
The Rising, yes. Mr. Flossie didn't fabricate feelings out of nothing, though he does have a way of fashioning frustrations and coordinating courage. He can be very comprehensible.
Flossie, huh?
He orchestrates others. I know this because I tampered like he asked. A verifiable part of it. Unlike you, you didn't do what he said, even though you said you would. That's not something I can understand.
Flossie wanted me to deliver some kind of customized biocell to someone named Red Shoes earlier.
The one Teddy lost his head over, yes.
Yeah, tell Teddy I'm sorry about that.
It was his bright idea to make it more powerful, to help Mr. Red Shoes cloak through all their measures, to liberate more violence that was locked away. Flood both blocks with power, and the plan was to all be swimming in it now.
So much for the plan.
Well, yes, Mr. Red Shoes improvised. And Mr. Flossie, too late to stop it now, he said. They got access to a few forms of violence, but not many. It's a shame. More inmates dead than could or should have been. Mr. Flossie blames you.
What about that suppression chip all the inmates have installed? Isn't that supposed to keep something like this from happening?
The chokes? Yes. When we exert energy, and it will mitigate. Will hurt like all hell any man who tries to use his augs to the full extent that any tampering could allow. Unless, of course, he got my fix.
Your fix? The drug you've been handing out. It was designed with the riot in mind?
Yes. Mr. Flossie wanted them to be ready.
So, a prison full of drugged up and pissed off convicts with unmitigated access to their augs. At no point did that seem like a bad idea to you?
At no point did Mr. Flossie ask me to formulate an opinion.
Okay, so formulate one now.
I think it's exciting.
I can imagine Flossie being persuasive enough to incite something like this. The part I don't get is why.
Oh, a man's motives mean nothing to me. I don't think to ask.
Best planned uprising in the world, it's still suicide. It's not gonna help anyone get off this rock.
Certainly not, no. Most men have given up hope of leaving, and even with my special biocells, they can't sustain. Meaning, any inmates who use them are bound to burn out long before the law.
So it is suicide.
That's not the word Mr. Flossie used.
So now what, you sit tight and hide while all hell breaks loose outside?
I fix for kicks. Make myself available. Whenever someone needs, I'm here to help.
What kind of help are you offering?
Well, let's see. A man like yourself, man of the world. I do have one last pill. Lint-laced, but still good. Good at making a man feel like himself. Interested?
I've been feeling the effects of that pill of yours. It hasn't all been positive.
The vision thing, it's It's when the eyes burn behind. Not everyone likes it.
How long are these side effects gonna last?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Great. You got an answer?
I'm afraid not, no.
I'm not gonna push my luck. One pill is more than enough for me.
Smart, 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 smart. Intelligent. You know what they say. 1114. Everyone. Linty.
How many of those pills have you taken?
A lot. Mr. Flossie told me to test and get it right. I took a lot. My kinds of quantities are not recommended.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stick with the one.
Teddy.
All right, Teddy. Let's see what you got.
Smart, smart. One a day keeps the choke away. One for everyone.
Correctional officers are authorized to use lethal force to subdue all non-compliant inmates.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Test. Need to stay here.
The Penley Tea House Father Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is en route. In accordance with federal law, correctional officers are permitted to use deadly force.
Nothing here now. Keep walking around. Something up happened. Come on.
Participating in a riot is a serious offense.
No hostile active. Continuing search and execute mode. Scanning reports no hostile active. Maintaining search and execute.
Something's... Hate it when they don't give up.
You didn't die, Adam. Think back and focus. Tell me everything.
Not my lucky day. Keep it in check, would you?
Return to your cells immediately. Inmates who do not comply will be shot on sight.
Think we scared whoever it was? Keep your voice down. You'll give away our position.
Scan reports no hostile activity.
Stating a
Keep
riot.
walking around. If something else
Will have
happens.
an impact on the
Come
rest
on.
of your sentence.
Area secured. Continuing search and execute mode.
This area's clear.
Scan reports no hostile activity. Faithfully
Not my luck today. Keep it in check, would you? Someone's heading to solitary.
Solitary's gonna be full by tonight.
No hostile activity. Continuing search. No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode.
I wonder if I can get up to the beach wall.
Nothing here. Keep moving.
Maintaining cautious patrol.
Keep moving. We've got a lot of ground.
All inmates must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions.
Even the so-called experts cannot agree with each other. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
They have batteries, but we got this. Shots and wrong people get shot.
We now turn to Mexico, and news that the Russian Federated States have pledged aid to the Mexican government to help stem an alarming rise in civil unrest. Many remain skeptical.
Better make sure.
non-essential travel to the country, the future of this once beautiful nation remains in serious doubt. Sad times for everyone, folks. We are all victims of this terrible story. One less country safe for us to enjoy. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Backup have made a
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We need reinforcements.
Promising happy times ahead. Investors for not believing everything they read in the news. With all due respect, folks, those investors should probably choose their news more carefully. If you see, hear, or read it from Picus News, you know it is the truth. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Structure, pharmacology, quality, excellence. Santo. Restoring the past and building the future.
Turning now to
Think clear. We'll be writing reports the rest of the shift.
Anything on your side? They're also lost.
scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
Looks clear, right? We need more hands on deck. Where's the riot response?
Penley T. Housefather Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is on.
Don't scare me.
Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
Gonna be eaten alive if I stay here.
Nothing here. Keep moving. They're all still on this. Right behind you, dead.
It's too early to stop, isn't it?
Call it in if you want. I'm gonna keep looking.
Keep moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
This area is clear. Moving. You did see something, right? Tower, any updates? Something is wrong here.
You know what a fucking gay man is, Stinger? Huh? You can't keep me in here. Come on! Somebody open up this cage!
So Agent Guerrero was still alive in solitary when you found him. What happened next?
It turned out the security systems controlling the door's locking mechanisms were offline. I needed to reset them in the server room below solitary. Once that was done, I could use the console in the security office to unlock his door.
Correctional officers are authorized to use lethal force to subdue all non-compliant inmates. Surrender to your nearest correctional officer.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Riot protocols are now in effect.
Hurry up! You don't get me out of here, I'm screwed. Come on, man. And my only way out of this mess. Get this door open.
surrender to your nearest correctional officer immediately. Deadly force will be used against you.
Walthus? You high-toned son of a bitch, you caved for me! Come on! Open the door and let's roll.
We're not going anywhere, Agent. Not until you fill me in.
Fill you in? Stenger's trying to kill me, Walthus. You want my help dealing with those terrorist attacks? We have to leave.
So now you're willing to help? You might have gotten yourself on death row, Mejia, but a few more minutes isn't gonna change anything. Stenger filled me in. Said you've gone off the rails and he's the better man for the job. Your job, with Junkyard. Mind explaining that?
It's better you don't get involved.
If I don't get involved, you'll be dead tomorrow. And any chance of stopping those terror attacks will die with you. Now talk.
Okay, look. I don't know what Stenger told you, but I guarantee it's all lies. 2 years ago, Interpol got worried about a new player at the table. Junkyard. They needed eyes and ears on the inside, so they threw me into the deep end to go fishing.
And you hooked something big.
It took a while, but I eventually sniffed out that JY was into black market AUGs. A lot of AUGs. And I wanted to know where they were getting them. No points for guessing the answer.
This prison. It's the operation Stenger was talking about.
Ding ding, Walthus. He's been running the show for a while now. Using the system to cover up a harvesting scheme. Inmates are pushed over the line, given a death sentence, and end up the next day with their AUGs ripped out by Worthmuller in the morgue.
The Fixer is involved in this too?
You're surprised? He's Stenger's little butcher boy. Whatever the man wants, war cuts it out.
If you hadn't declared yourself Dark Opal, we would have been able to contact you without all this trouble. Why didn't you just tell Interpol what was going on and let them deal with it?
I went Dark Opal so the suits couldn't fuck things up. Interpol isn't interested in the long game anymore. They want immediate results.
So it's okay for you if this harvesting ring continues?
That's not what I'm saying. Junkyard have some impressive shit going on. If we let them know we're onto them now, they'll just vanish somewhere else and I'll lose what I've been working for all this time.
So we just insert another agent. We did it once, we can do it again.
It's not that easy. Interpol pushed me under what, 2 years ago, and I'm only just starting to reap the rewards. Junkyard are huge on loyalty from both sides. Trust me, it takes time and pays well to look after that.
If you and Stenger are both supposed to be playing the same side, why would he want you out of the picture?
Stenger's got power in here, but he's not Junkyard yet. He's always resented the fact I was jumped in. With me gone, he thinks he can take my place on the ladder.
I don't know. He doesn't strike me as the kind of man who can run something like this.
Oh, you'd be surprised. A hammer ain't sharp, but it can still get the job done. I got JY to send me in. But make no mistake, with the power of the so-called justice system behind him, this is Stenger's ship. Who and what gets harvested? It's his call.
No one tried to stop him? Stenger can't murder inmates at will without someone taking notice.
He can when he hides behind the state of Arizona's terminal violation policy. It's okay to destroy a dangerous AUG, right? Especially one in prison. Lately, though, 3 strikes for pretty much anything will get you a trip to Hole 6.
Hole 6?
Stenger moves the bodies from here to be carved up at the infirmary by the Fixer. They use maintenance tunnels under the prison to keep it all out of sight. I'd be dead and diced by sunrise if it wasn't for you.
Stenger seems convinced you killed Wilberg. You're saying you weren't involved at all?
What? What are you talking about? I told you. Stenger has it in for me. I wasn't even near Wilberg's cell that day. I was on shift cleaning that fucking shower like always. Besides, the sentry took him out. Do I look like a fucking robot to you?
Alright, I've heard enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing anyone any favors by dying in this cell. Time to leave.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Lead the way, Jose. You got an escape plan?
The transport I came in on yesterday should still be on the roof. Can you fly?
No need. The prison birds run on automated flight paths to stop hijackers. We can just hack the route. As long as the security systems are shut down, we'll be free to fly out of here and sip pina coladas all the way to Panama.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll take care of the flight path.
No, let me go to the tower. I know where to break into the system. Old school. I'll have just enough time while you handle the rest. There are 2 turrets on the roof, and an aircraft tracking system that you'll need to disable. There's an override in the warden's office.
Alright, what about Stenger?
As long as he doesn't get to JY before I do, there's no problem. Hey, I'm happy you're here, man. You have no idea. I'll see you at the landing pad. Good luck.
Task Force protocols dictate that you should have called for an immediate extraction. Going against protocol could have jeopardized the mission.
If Agent Guerrero was right and our intel was wrong, then the mission had changed. Terror attack or not, Agent Guerrero wasn't going to be any help if he was dead.